We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Sean Newcomb is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider laid off for a ball. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 2-1.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Birdie.
Stepping in now, John Birdie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Acuna is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, the second baseman, Tim Anderson.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jordan Montgomery is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So stepping in, Ender Inciarte, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Birdie is there, and there's one away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here we go. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, another foul ball. Inciarte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Weekly hit to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves strand one. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Dickerson is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Matt Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into play here at 273. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7. The catcher, Jorge.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Alfaro, the former Philly, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Gets the sign, the 2-1.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He set the payoff pitch, and a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Jordan Montgomery is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as they get the force out at third, and that ends the threat. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ball one. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
So it's second and third following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Adam Duvall. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's down.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. One and one, here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw down to first, one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Alex Jackson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Scooped up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And the pitcher will bat next. Here comes Sean Newcomb. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jonathan Villar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Open your eyes.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, John Birdie. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Birdie is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Come on. Yep, that ball went out.
A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
The right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Softly hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set and the pitch.
Ball one.
A runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there to Aguilar for the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. They lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career, Kemp is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
That one's in there. 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In there for strike one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 22 RBIs. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the 2-0. Line drive to left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Into the box now, Jordan Montgomery. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. 2 men on, 2 out, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate now, John Birdie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 5-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled off. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And that's the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Hard hit at third. Scooped up, and there's out number 2. Two gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down here 5-1. Cole Hamels, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 32, Cole Hamels.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Tim Anderson.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp.
A little bit of a unique home run of that last one. A changeup in off the plate that he pulled for a home run. Not a real good idea to throw that changeup on the inner half of the plate. More executed, well-executed changeups are more down and away.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Jesus Aguilar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. A couple of walks for him thus far. From the stretch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Drilled on the ground is short. Swanson brings it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Alex Jackson. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Cole Hamels. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Here's Ender Inciarte, runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch on its way.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed, because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 0-2 delivery to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They're down 5-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jordan Montgomery, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. That's popped up. Duvall in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nope, upstairs.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3 balls.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The third baseman.
Jonathan Villar will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're up 5-1. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To second for 1, to Aguilar for the double play.
Center fielder, number 13, Ronald.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's low.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. They're down here 5-1. Kyle Crick is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Kyle Crick. Leading off for Miami, the center fielder, number 5.
At the plate, John Birdie.
Birdie.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready now, Tim Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Crick is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. The 3-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Into the box, Matt Kemp. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They lead this one though 5-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And there's ball two now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And he fouls this one off. And that misses, ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-0 count, the pitch, too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now batting, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. None out, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Brad Boxberger is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Brad Boxberger.
Stepping up now, Alex Jackson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. And whoa, almost a disaster as the tag at first saves the throwing error, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Nick Markakis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a ball 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Markakis carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Markakis, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ender Inciarte. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 5 and the Braves 3. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. A runner at first with no outs here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1.
2-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Towards second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins down quietly as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Francisco Cervelli is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Kemp. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Right to him. And that's the 2nd out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Luke Jackson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Leading off for Miami.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Inciarte moving in. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he tries the bare hand but can't make the play, and now everybody's safe.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's set and the pitch.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Shane Green enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Corey Dickerson will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, outside.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Grounded up the first baseline. And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp. High and deep to right center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Swanson scoops it up over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Marlins lead it 8-4. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
From the stretch. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And that misses 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Duvall, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
And batting in the 6th box, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos. Now playing first base and batting 7th, number 26, Garrett
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Jackson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Gallegos has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Hard hit ball to second, and this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Johan Camargo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Braves, number 17, Johan Camargo.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. One out and a runner on third. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here it comes, 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Men on third with two down. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
8-5 tonight. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jordan Montgomery earns his 8th victory of the season. Sean Newcomb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Giovanni Gallegos records the save, his 34th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.